Good morning. Happy Wednesday. And we are ready for another installment in the Diana Aston and Sylvia Long author illustrator combo series. Today's book is A Butterfly is Patient. Now, so far we have read An Egg is Quiet and a Seed is Sleepy. And continuing along with that theme, a butterfly is patient. What do we notice about the words that the author first uses to describe the books? Sleepy, quiet, patient. And knowing what you know about the two previous read alouds in this series, how do you think that the author is going to transform or change the butterfly's journey throughout the book? Think about that. All right, a butterfly is patient. Ooh, look at all these different caterpillars that become butterflies. Feel free to pause the video and check some of these out. A butterfly is patient. A butterfly is patient. It begins as an egg beneath an umbrella of leaves, protected from rain, hidden from creatures that might harm it, until the caterpillar inside chews free from its egg case. Tiny, wriggles, hungry to grow, or excuse me, tiny, wingless, and hungry to grow. A butterfly is creative. That's how I would describe many of you, creative. A caterpillar feeds on leaves, eating so much that it must molt or shed its skin many times. It can grow up to 30,000 times larger than it was when it took its first bite. Imagine you growing 30,000 times larger by eating. Good heavens. Once the caterpillar has eaten all that it needs, it creates a protective covering called a chrysalis. Curled inside the chrysalis is growing wings. Now it is time for the metamorphosis, changing from one form to another. A butterfly is helpful. Butterflies, like bees, help pollinate plants so that they can reproduce or make seeds. As a butterfly flits from flower to flower, sipping nectar, tiny grains of pollen cling to its body, then fall away onto other flowers. Seeds are only produced when pollen is transferred between flowers of the same species. This is called pollination. A butterfly is protective. Butterflies use their wings to protect themselves from predators, such as hungry birds, lizards, and other insects. Some butterflies have markings on their wings called eye spots. Scientists don't know what they are used for, perhaps to scare away predators or attract mates. Wings can help butterflies camouflage or hide themselves in the environment. One kind of butterfly, the peacock butterfly, makes a hissing sound by rubbing its wings together when it is alarmed. A butterfly is poisonous. The warming colors of some butterflies, or the warning colors of some butterflies' wings, yellows, reds, oranges, whites, and blacks, tell predators that they are poisonous or bad tasting. Monarchs and pipevine swallowtails eat poisonous plants as caterpillars so that they become poisonous as adults. Birds and other insects have learned not to eat them. Wow, thinking about those animal adaptations that happen over thousands and millions of years. It's incredible what butterflies have become and the ways they have taken to protect themselves. A butterfly is spectacular. A butterfly is thirsty. To find flowers, butterflies smell the air with their antennae. They taste with their feet but sip nectar, the sweet liquid produced by many flowers, with a proboscis, or a tongue that coils and uncoils. Some butterflies get their nourishment from rotting fruit, blue morpho, or minerals. Often, a kaleidoscope of butterflies gathers as a puddle club in mud near a pond or a lake to drink, water rich in salts and minerals. Puddle club, I like that. A butterfly is big. Oh. The rare Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the largest butterfly in the world, with wings that can span up to 1 foot. It lives in the rainforest in northern Papua New Guinea. The smallest butterfly is the rarely seen Aryan small blue found in Afghanistan, with a wingspan of less than 1/3 of an inch, about the length of a grain of rice. A butterfly is scaly. Scaly? A rainbow of shiny, powdery scales covers the wings of a butterfly. Scales stacked like shingles on a roof. Without scales, its wings would be as transparent as the wings of a bee or a dragonfly. The colors, patterns, and shapes of a butterfly's wings have a purpose. Some use their pattern of colors to attract mates. In places where the climate is cool, dark scales absorb heat from the sun, warming the butterfly's flight muscles. Butterflies are cold-blooded and must have a body temperature of 86 degrees to fly. Cold mornings, gonna take some time to warm up before they can fly. A butterfly is not a moth. Very important. A butterfly is not a moth. Butterflies and moths belong to the same family of insects. The scientific name, the Lepidoptera, which means scale wing. They are the only insects with scaly wings, but there are differences between them. Moths appeared on Earth between 100 and 190 million years ago. Butterflies, 40 million years ago. During the Cretaceous period, when flowering plants and the nectar most butterflies need to survive evolved. Nearly every kind of butterfly flies during the day, while most moths fly at night. A moth spins a cocoon made of silk, while a butterfly wraps itself in a chrysalis, or exoskeleton made from its skin. A butterfly is a traveler. Most butterflies, such as the red admiral or the common buckeye, migrate a short distance to find a warmer place. But some, like the monarch, travel far. Although monarchs weigh only as much as a few rose petals, they can fly almost 3,000 miles from Canada to their winter home in Mexico at a rate of 20 miles per hour. Glider pilots have reported seeing monarchs flying at an altitude of 11,000 feet, higher than some clouds. A butterfly is magical. Monarchs gather in huge numbers in the forests of central Mexico, waiting for spring. Then they fly north to the milkweed plants in North America, where they lay their eggs. Now it is time again for their metamorphosis. A butterfly is patient. The egg hatches, the caterpillar emerges, feasting on leaves before it wraps itself into its warm, protective chrysalis, patiently waiting. Patiently waiting to soar. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. I hope to see you in office hours in just a little bit. And when we think about this book, I want you to think of a couple things. Think of the words that the author uses to describe the butterfly. What are some other words that you would use to describe butterflies? I'd love to hear about them. And then we're now on to our third book by this author and this illustrator. She seems to be quite knowledgeable about butterflies and seeds and whatnot. I wonder if the author were to come to your house, what questions about butterflies would you have for the author? Think about that as well. All right, guys, have a great day.